Cramdown is a colloquialism. It's still relatively new. It came out of the Corporate Insolvency and Governance Act of 2020, and it was based on the American Chapter 11 bankruptcy rules, which we adopted as part of that new act, and it is a restructuring plan. That's what they're called over here. Us professionals still refer to them as cramdowns. It's an application that's made to courts in situations where businesses are struggling, and it's a plan which, if granted, it imposes a restructuring on all classes of creditors. Whereas a CVA is on the unsecured creditors, if the restructuring plan is put forward and it's approved, then it's imposed on all classes of creditors, and it allows the new model of the business to come out the other side and hopefully succeed where the old model failed. Well, the clue's in the title, really. It's a plan, and with any plan, it gets put in front of certain people that are relevant to it, and therefore it can be objected to. So the major stumbling block is that it gets put in front of the courts, and creditors at whatever category object to it. And we've seen already that a restructuring plan is likely to be used more in a large restructuring than a small one. It's not done on a day-to-day basis, so the costs are high. It's got to be worthwhile doing. It's then not guaranteed when it goes to court, and obviously the biggest creditor in most of these cases, not always, but in most of these cases, will be HMRC, and they seem to be the ones that are most vocal, and indeed have objected to a few of them with mixed results. So for instance, Prezzo, that was approved, but Great Annual Savings wasn't. So there's a risk attached to restructuring plan. I think you can pretty much guarantee HMRC are going to object. You're going to spend a lot of money to get into court. Great if it works, but there hasn't yet been that consistency as to how the court will rule, so you don't know whether or not you're going to end up having spent a lot of money all sat back around the same table looking for a plan B.